Halo, cek tes 1 2 3, cek halo. Oke, coba main Genshin Impact lagi teman-teman ya. Udah lama nggak pernah main masalah sih. Oke, kita ambil aja semua. Dapat primo juga. Kita main di 720 teman-teman. Oke, kita lihat misi kali ini. Kita menyelesaikan quest story aja teman-teman ya. Untuk yang quest Archon magean males teman-teman. Kita main di quest story aja. Ini tentang bintang dan malam yang berbisik teman-teman. Kita menyelesaikan yang sang pelahap segala. Untuk lokasinya ada di Liwe teman-teman. Oke, kita teleport ke sini saja. Oke, harus naik ya. Oke, kita coba mengalahkan ini. Oke, kita dapat angin tapi cuman sedikit teman-teman. Oke, tentu saja. Oke, teman-teman, kalau ada suara gemercik ini sebenarnya sedang hujan teman-teman ya. Dianggap nggak kedengeran aja teman-teman. Oke, kita coba masuk ke celah abyss. Oke, sang pelahap segala, perjalanan soul besar di dunia. Oke, elemennya apa teman-teman? Oh, lightning. Oke, kita lanjut ke sana. Darahnya habis teman-teman, kita healing bentar lagi aja dulu. Oke, nice. Suara in game-nya kelihatannya kurang keras teman-teman, atau gimana ya? Suara in game-nya kelihatannya kurang keras. Shirk. Astagfirullah. Ya, hindari lah, sampai kapan hindari ini? Masya Allah. Iki piye carane mateni ra? Pusing aku ra. Itu nah. Apa iki? Oke, jadi kamu target selanjutnya. Foul. Serta Loki. Wedan. Selama sikat tah rasa di skip ke. Astaga. Astaga. Kejar dong. Masalah. Sumbrit ah. Astagfirullah. Wis metu saka celah dimensi ya.
That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us! We have to help you get it back!
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
The bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he?
Oke, sekarang kita istirahat ke bubu farmasi.
This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she have a job or something? No. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like... I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Ah! You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say? Friends?
Ugh. I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave! Ah, whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night?
About 60%, maybe 70.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short. No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right back.
Gimana ini teman-teman? Tebing-tebing menjulang tinggi. Dunia impian kah? Apa kamu bawa ke sini?
This
That's
is
right.
Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is... Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this.
First time talking. Okay.
I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. Call it... Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first out... Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation, but as you can see, when all she sees reflected in the river...
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion.
This isn't my first taste of failure.
Surtalogi.
The answer to one mystery. Let's follow the river upstream.
Let's follow. Ikuti. Kita sudah mengikuti makhluk aneh bercahaya ini teman-teman ya. Gambar apa ya?
I've always thought like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence...
Why?
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees...
Oke, kita lanjut. Kita sentuh ini teman-teman. Bawa kemana lagi?
You now have what it takes to wield it.
Cerita mana?
No one can be...
You wish me to travel the world.
Indeed. Make new friends. We will still have contact through
Kita sudah
this.
mendengarkan cerita di
But know
Surtalogi teman-teman.
this. One day,
Why?
I have told you
Next
that
aja
you
lah.
have taste, but
Skip.
as living be yet now.
Skip story.
That is what Skirk's master. Of course, he could appear.
For certain reasons, I need to do that.
I'll let you in on the scope of his power.
Kita ikuti lagi sambil menyentuh yang ada di depan. Sungai kan. Oke, di gurun.
We've made it quite.
I have set your broken wrist. No tears this.
Can I ask a question? I keep thinking.
I saved you. It has been too so.
But
What you want matters
Cerita waktu
among the
kecil.
bounty.
yes, Matt.
From that day forward, after some time, it was not.
Otak santai.
I almost don't want to reach the end.
Oke, kita akan sampai di akhir perjalanan. Intinya masih sama, kita harus mengikuti si bintang peri bercahaya ini. Kita suruh naik ke atas. Oke, dekat air terjun teman-teman.
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
Oke, dia
What a
menyatakan
simple,
senang,
carefree. This.
nyaman, menikmati kehidupannya.
It was a space. Skirk's parent. No one had. Skirk had skipped school that day.
Tiba-tiba
Like
ada
so many
banyak
times before. Countless people,
kebakaran.
their lives were discarded. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, because she and her people were seen as the initial further research. For that reason, yeah, senseless. If those with power get to decide, no one wants to relive their most painful. Skirk
luka
is waiting
lama.
over there.
Dari Skirk.
Let's go to her.
Kita disuruh untuk menemui Skirk. Oke, kita kembali. Oke, belum, ternyata masih ada satu story lagi teman-teman di paling atas. Oke, itu Skirk ya.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, I want someone to witness our her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked. All those rejected impulses. Those discarded aspects of your past. I am who you...
You're wrong. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses. Emotions like kindness and empathy. And what makes you any different from
The difference is that I'm doing what is right. What is necessary. I allow you to exist. I've shouldered everything.
That is the on the grand scale of the entire universe. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look, you cast aside your dreams and curiosity. Now, The only things.
And you think that means I should seek?
Your emotional self isn't weak. The fact that she transcended time and broke free from her
Thank you for saying that. To be honest, I'm not here to. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will not. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt any. I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water. Dancing water. The sand along your path is I am not the dancing water. And you are not the burdensome sand.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Run, Skirk, run!
Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, you saw my memories then. I once asked my master if he said no. But in a world, that's why, after hearing his answer, an idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. But that means I must defeat him, yes. And not just because of the gap in our... Although his decision to train me was not made out of... I know. And it's not something I want. He's no longer into that. But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me?
Because if we want to build if we all do our part, we can make the entire universe a kinder...
kita keluar dari ambang batas antara jiwa dan mimpi. Oke, pergi bersama. Let's go. Oke, ini bangun di
Finally
kota.
awake. Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared Paimon half to death. You're both okay, right?
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future. I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important, but whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious...
All right, it's about time we finished.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before. The good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place.
Oke, masih di bintang malam yang berbisik. Kita lanjutkan ya, yang tak terkekang teman-teman. Kita melanjutkan itu ada di mana? Astaga, kita kembali lagi ke sana teman-teman, di bukit yang tadi teman-teman. Kita kembali ke bukit yang tadi. Nah, masuk ke ketinggian lagi teman-teman.
The fog is gone! Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? Really? So, you're
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a port.
Okay. Oh, the
Piye
closer Paimon
carane
looks, the more
ngarano?
intimidating. Nervalette isn't here.
NP, halo NP.
Bombs away!
Yeah, annihilate.
Go! Water jet!
Power. Yeah. Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Water jet!
Extinguished.
Wipe out!
Annihilate.
Hindi din. Kok hilang?
Go!
Astagfirullah, nah itulah semua sudah.
Water jet! Yeah! Go! Water jet! Go! Water jet!
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Water jet! Go!
Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you did such power, such keen battle instincts.
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry, it's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds
of years?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care?
Of course. Might as well take advantage. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit. I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity, or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even over time, my heart hardened. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had... Yet, he always wore a smile on his face. As it... I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
"This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether."
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to you one day.
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain...
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vedifenir's, you know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Well, now I'm curious about who this disciple...
All Vedifenir said was that one day...
Sounds pretty...
Of course. Only the most outstanding people...
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk whatever path you want. Freedom means...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beat...
Your heart? That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it, work for it, dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
You're right. I should have known better, but... I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith. I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't...
After the beating we just gave you,
Sertologi's disciple. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him. All the while, we're like mountain climbers in the...
True. But I made up my mind long ago, no matter how dark it... Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must... First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, it was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world. The joy of an artist.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you're right. That battle brought me in a bright...
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, after which, all can come to an end. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his call. What a battle that would be. Oh, to witness such a...
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse. Now...
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power. The impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, but it will be a time-consuming and painful process.
I accept. And who knows? Perhaps... I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day. Though, I know it'll be a long and arduous road. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues. At least, it looks like you are not alone on your journey.
I will reach the top of this mountain, no matter what it takes. And you, Skofnungur, will be my witness at the end of all things.
Whew, that's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh, at least we don't have to make a mad dash
selesai
for the
juga
exit like last
ceritanya.
time.
Oke, kita pulang.
It's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome. Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger. Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Yes. The power Skofnungur stole has been returned. So, the stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh, it's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned. It's not real. And yet, it is for that even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet through hardship, we grow until we learn to seize the sands of time for ourselves and uncover our true strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the vast expanse of the universe?
Ugh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, it's that the traveler always finds a way. Ever since we met, he has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, he always finds a way to make it better. If it's too big a job for one person, then we'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then three. We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, we can make any wish come true.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it. I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely. Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that, at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us, we stand in a world reborn. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work to become stronger. Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training. Make sure to put it to use.
Bye! Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all that, don't you think? Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated you to that super nice meal at Wanmin restaurant, it's about time you returned the favor.
Oke, quest story-nya udah selesai teman-teman ya. Sekarang kita menyelesaikan misi harian saja teman-teman. Bentar, yang tadi klik apa teman-teman ya? Memasuki kode fokus. Bentar. Oke, misi harian teman-teman. Cepatlah tumbuh besar. Nah, oke. Dengarkan perkataan Alem. Kita harus menuju kemana ini teman-teman? Oke, ke sini. Oh, daerah terpencil ini teman-teman. Oke, kita teleport aja ke sana. Oke, kita harus ke sana naik teman-teman. Apa ini teman-teman? Oh, teater. Apa ini? Oke. Jadi arkeolog. Oke, kalian lagi apa? Kalian. Oke, kita jadi tutor teman-teman. Oke, gas aja lah. tinggal next aja. Oke, peragakan latihan pengamatan untuk alam. Di bawah. Oke, kita tarung. Oh enggak. Metode pasti menggunakan alat. Gali mekanisme yang terkubur. Oke. Oh ternyata belum. Oke, ulang lagi lah. Nah. Udah gitu tok. Astaga, main apa? Lemah. Coba tenang dong. Oke, kita teleport langsung gas budal teman-teman. Oke, ada di bawah. Oke, sebelum perang kita healing dulu. Healing dulu Pak Bos.
Osman.
Hei, coba tenang dong. Oke, kita suruh tenang teman-teman ya. Berarti jangan buat masalah sama kelompok mereka. Oke, kita gas aja teman-teman.
Solidify! Let's do this then!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
The show begins!
This is order.
Astaga. Salah dong.
Quake! Solidify!
Transfixed!
Oke, healing dulu.
Oh, really?
Oke, healing. Ayolah, healingnya masih belum selesai nih. Rasa healing kan? Dah, ngopo lama. Ya, tenan tau mau enggak? Juga sing Madura.
Stabilize!
Laid bare.
The show begins! What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy.
Oke, ulang. Kelihatannya ada yang salah ini. Kumpulkan partikel pyro. Oke, 25 partikel. Ini yang tadi kan. Harusnya itu clear. Nah, kan itu kok ana sing kurang. Iki dek nondi ngono. Ternyata memang ada yang kurang. Oke, kita harus melindungi monolat.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Here comes another.
Illusion shattered!
Crumble! I will have order.
Shine down!
May I present?
This is where you fall.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Solidify!
Let my name echo in song! How brilliant!
Overruled!
Good Joe.
The show begins!
Oke, misi harian sudah selesai. Kita tinggal menuju ke sini aja. Mana?
Ad Astra at
Kita mengunjungi si Catherine aja, teman-teman. Oke, utus lagi aja biar cepet. Hah? Gak mau. Apaan?
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyssal. Ah, traveler. You have come. You're certainly very. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild note. The Adventurer Handbook is for. Whereas this notebook, I hope it will be safe travel.
Travel account.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
C. Oke. Sementara gitu dulu teman-teman ya. Kita selesaikan ini, sudah live 1 jam lebih. Saatnya undur diri teman-teman, sampai jumpa di live streaming berikutnya.